very careful and subtle picture in which he says, no, actually, even this too was part of God's plan, because by their casting away, salvation has come to the Gentiles. If Israel had believed straight off the top, then actually any Gentiles coming in would have had just to be part of Israel, whereas the point, as he says at the end of Romans 11, is that God has subjected all to disobedience, so that all who come, it might be by mercy. And so he's exploring the very strange ways in which the Christ-shaped, cross and resurrection-shaped pattern of salvation has actually been writ large into the story of Israel. The danger, as I say, is that so much Western theology, medieval and post-medieval Reformation, has pulled back from thinking about Israel at all. You can read many works in that tradition that just don't deal with the question of Israel. But if you take that out, it looks as though he's producing an abstract theory of predestination. This isn't to say that there isn't a mystery, because there is a mystery. Because, I mean, as I said in a group before today, I'm not a universalist. I do think it's possible for people to say no, and for God, as it were, to honour that no, even though that's always strange and dark and kind of chaotic and tragic. But I don't think at any point in the scriptures are we given an answer to the question we want to ask. If God is a puppet master, why is he pulling these strings and not those strings? And the answer is, actually, that's not what it's like. God is not a puppet master. We are humans. We are in his image, and it's more subtle and complicated than that.
Okay.
Sorry.
Right.
Okay. Again, when you're sitting in front of an audience, someone's taking questions, you try to be concise. Okay, I get all that. But the imbalance here seems striking to me. Romans 9 through 11 is how God is dealing with his son, and seemingly rejected his son. I'm sorry, you have to be importing these grand external conclusions and then playing pretty fast and loose with the text at that point to come up with that. I mean, it's not all Israel who are Israel has something to do with the rejection of Jesus. It's the children of the promise that account. Ephesians 1, you start getting Bardian about Jesus being the elect one. And yeah, I hear Reformed folks doing that too. And in Ephesians 1, Jesus is the one in whom we are chosen, but he's not the elect one. The direct object is us. You can't get around that. It's direct, it's personal. And one of the things that bugs me about N.T. Wright is his constant minimalization of soteriology, with the assertion of, well, it's not just about how we get to heaven, as if how we get to heaven is all of soteriology. There's just, I think if I had the same amount of time and addressed the same amount of text, I could have been a lot clearer than that. And partly because he knows that the presuppositional framework he has created is absolutely unique to himself. And hence he really can't assume that the audience is going to have any kind of is going to resonate with it or have any understanding of what's there. So I just wanted to provide that and say, see, where you start, if you bring in things at the start presuppositionally to your hermeneutics, and again, N.T. Wright has done tremendous work when he's dealing with texts that are not overly influenced by his imbalances. He really has. But when it comes to areas like this, very, very troubling and not overly useful. I'm sorry?
You've been busy, but Hasim, King of Graphics, has found Matthew Vines' original tweets where he agreed.
I wondered. I saw so it's January 2014?
Yeah. Well, January 2014 is where he agrees and points out that he's still looking forward to it. But go down a little bit more, and you're going to find May 26, 2013. The book comes out in early 2014, several months after the conference, so we'll have to arrange something for then or beyond.
I didn't even see that. Good. Well, hope
I retweeted it, so.
I don't see it on mine. Then again, I don't follow you. No, I do. But it's not on mine. I don't know why.
So May 26, 2013, he pretty clearly agreed to do the debate.
Oh yeah.
No doubt about it.
Definitely. Yeah. Things change for some reason.
Something tells me a publicist.
Your publicist changed. This is true. All right. Now to demonstrate our ability to completely destroy the clutch of the program. I mean, it was a pretty big shift to go from Matthew Vines to N.T. Wright. Now I'm going to shift all the way over to Durban, South Africa last October. Once again, to remind you that we have a trip coming up, and your support of this ministry helps to allow that to happen, including just the general support of the ministry, because the ministry has to keep going even when I'm gone. So the reality is that we're heading down to South Africa. There are costs associated with that on every end. So just providing for the ministry would be most helpful right now in preparation for this. And I'm very excited about the fact that first of all, the Muslims in South Africa are trying to bring Shabir Ali back to South Africa to debate with me in South Africa once again. That's exciting. And then there will be an expansion of our topics in South Africa. I'm not sure how this is going to work out, but can I be Christian and homosexual? A debate with Graham Codrington, who I guess is sort of the South African Matthew Vines, presenting gay Christianity. And he has expressed his willingness to debate, not just the way that Matthew Vines did, but knowing that I'm coming there in October. And so